Hello, hola, ciao, bonjour, salam, ohayo, marhaba. Me soy Arascosa. So welcome back to the channel of Indian Reactors. As we are back today to react to another, you can say one of my favorite videos that I always, love to learn something new. So this video we're gonna be learning how to pronounce Spanish in 12 minutes. And there was previous video in which I learned how to speak Spanish in 10 minutes. This video is a 12-minute course of pronunciation, especially of the words, Spanish words, how to pronounce them. So without wasting our time, I'm really excited. This video is going to be super exciting. I'm really excited as well. So without wasting our time, let's get started. Alright, so let's see how the video goes. Here we
Want to
go.
speak real Spanish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at SpanishPod101.com.
Hi everyone! Welcome to the Ultimate Spanish Pronunciation Guide.
Hello. Lesson 1. Okay, I'm ready.
In this series, you'll master Spanish pronunciation. Proper pronunciation is essential in Spanish, and in this series, you'll learn it in a fast, comprehensive, and easy way. In this first lesson, you'll learn about the building blocks of the Spanish pronunciation system that will help you in future lessons. The letters used in Spanish are the same as the letters you use in English, with the exception of one other letter, and these letters, with accents over them.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
But be careful not to fall into a very common trap. As you're learning to speak correctly, you shouldn't concern yourself with all the letters. That's right, forget them. You care about the sounds of Spanish, and here they are. There are 27 consonant sounds and 5 vowel sounds. Each symbol that you see here represents a single sound determined by the IPA, which is a standardized way to represent sounds without the accompanying baggage that's often involved with traditional letters. By using these 32 sounds, you can form every single word in Spanish. Still seem complicated? Well, how about this? Of the 27 consonant sounds in Spanish, you already know 18 of them. That's right. If you're a native English speaker, then you already make these sounds every day.
Okay.
We'll cover familiar sounds in lessons 4 and 5. You can also ignore 2 of the vowel sounds for the same reason. The only thing standing between you and perfect Spanish pronunciation are 9 new consonant and 3 new vowel sounds. You can handle that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Now let me introduce Alex, who will be helping you to master these new sounds.
Hola, soy Alex.
Alex will be giving you native pronunciation examples for you to imitate.
Okay.
But for this first lesson, just sit back and listen to the unique sounds of Spanish.
Okay, before we go further, that was really amazing because the way they're teaching the Spanish, that's what I love. Because if you say there are 32 you can say alphabets or 27 alphabets, consonants, and including that it's total of 32, you're like, I'm done with it. I'm not able to learn it. But I love the fact that how they really break down into small portions. Like 18 are already used in English. At the end, they just tell you there are just 9 new alphabets and 3 new consonants, something like that, and you can handle that. So that's what really gives you confidence that 10 to 12 new words, we can easily remember them. So I'm really excited to you can say learn the pronunciations. So let's move forward.
Obtuso,
Obtuso,
trigo,
trigo,
pollo,
polo,
cañón,
canyon,
rumbo,
rumbo,
bravo,
bravo,
tláhuac, quetzal,
that's tongue
Ayuno.
twisters.
rata,
Rata,
vehemente,
vehemente,
boscoso.
boscoso.
In the next lesson, we'll look at the top 5 pronunciation mistakes Spanish learners make. You'll want to make sure not to fall into these common traps.
Alright.
After that, we'll begin going through the vowels and consonants of Spanish. This is your chance to learn how to correctly say all of the words you just heard. We'll finish up the series by covering some special topics that will really make your Spanish sound natural.
Nice. Sounds
To
good.
close this lesson, here's a question for you. Why is it important to spend time on learning proper pronunciation, even if you're already an advanced speaker? The answer, you will be understood, and this will help you build more confidence as you communicate in Spanish. For beginners, you're creating a strong foundation to build on, and for more advanced students, this is your chance to improve your accent and lose any bad habits you may have picked up. What is the hardest part of Spanish pronunciation? Tell us about it in the comments.
Okay, so before we go into the second chapter, I mean, she said exactly the right thing. I mean, for me, who's a beginner, it's the best part to just, you can say, strong your base, and correct pronunciation is something, we really need. And for someone who's like, you guys are very much advanced in Spanish, it's your chance to get back to basics. And sometimes when we just repeatedly speak some sentences, our pronunciation with the time gets really bad. So it's your chance to get back to basics and improve your pronunciations. When someone like me, it's all new beginning, and it's my chance to just learn something new. So let's continue to the chapter second.
In this lesson, you'll learn the top 5 Spanish pronunciation mistakes to avoid.
Okay.
These are common mistakes that students of Spanish tend to make. So pay close attention and make sure that you don't make these same mistakes too.
Okay,
Are you
teacher.
ready? Then let's get started.
Okay, teacher.
Number 1. Pronouncing the letter H.
H.
The letter H is silent in Spanish. Most people learning Spanish try to pronounce it when in fact it should be silent. English speakers in particular are used to pronouncing it in their own language, so they try to do so in Spanish as well. But don't make this same mistake. Take hello, for example.
Hola.
Notice that Alex does not pronounce the H sound.
Hola.
Let's move on to number 2.
Yeah.
Many
Yeah.
Spanish learners tend to pronounce this consonant incorrectly. Listen to Alex pronounce this consonant in a few words.
Niño. Niña.
Niña.
Baño.
Baño.
This letter can be difficult for students of Spanish to pronounce, mostly because they don't have this sound in their language. One trick to pronouncing this sound is by saying the word onion,
Onion.
or canyon.
Canyon.
It kind of sounds like a combination between an N and a Y sound, doesn't it? But don't worry about much of the specifics for now, as we'll break down this consonant in lesson 7. Number 3. Mispronouncing the letter J.
J.
The letter J sounds a bit like an H sound in English. This is confusing for many speakers, particularly if their language also uses the Roman letters H and J. But not only this, because if you listen very carefully, it's not the same sound as the H in the English word how, for example. Listen to Alex again. It's pronounced further back, close to the throat. In fact, you should feel a little tickle in the back of the throat. This sound is also pronounced with a bit more force. Listen to Alex pronounce this letter in a few words.
Jamón.
Come on.
Eje. Reloj.
Number 4. Pronouncing Spanish vowels. When pronouncing vowels in Spanish, many speakers tend to stretch out the vowels for too long. Spanish vowels should be pronounced short and simple. Listen to Alex.
A. E. I. O. U.
Oh.
Now listen to Alex pronounce these vowels in a few words. Pay close attention to the duration of the vowel in each word.
Okay.
Amigo.
Amiga.
Enero.
Enero.
Ir.
Ir.
Oro.
Oro.
Uva.
Uva. It's uva.
And
Uva.
finally, number 5. Mispronouncing the double L sound.
Y.
Yeah.
Double L's are not pronounced the same as the English L sound. Many Spanish learners tend to pronounce it as such or try to extend the sound to compensate. However, the actual sound is quite different. Listen to it again.
Y.
Yeah.
It sounds like a combination of an L and a Y sound.
Yeah.
Now, let's listen to how Alex pronounces this sound in a few words.
Llamar.
Llamar.
Llave.
Llave.
Pollo.
Pollo.
We'll break down this sound in lesson 6. Now you know the top 5 Spanish pronunciation mistakes to avoid. Try to be careful so that you don't make these same mistakes.
Okay, teacher.
In-
So before we go ahead, these mistakes are commonly, you can say, committed by someone who's new, as I was also doing it. I remember, first time I heard Ola. It was written as Hola and pronounced as Ola. H was silent, as I've already told. So I thought firstly that Ola and Hola both are different words. Both are different words to say hello. So if you check out my earlier videos when I just started speaking this slogan like hello, hola, ciao, bonjour, I didn't knew that ola and hola are the similar things which is pronounced at ola. But so I used to speak it like hello, hola, hola, chayo, bonjour. So that was, I thought in the beginning these are pretty much different words to say hello. So that was the misconception. And regarding those words they are telling, man, it's like a real tongue twister, man. I don't know how you guys do it, but it's really tough. Like you have to uh, like the onium, canium. So it's like you have to speak with the nose as well. You know, some people try to speak in nose. Some words are like in the nose. Somewhere you have to touch the deep down in your throat. So it's really hard to pronounce it. I'm it's really scary. How can I pronounce it? It's really scary. I'm getting scared. Okay, let's continue.
In the next lesson, we'll start learning vowel sounds in Spanish. What's your biggest challenge with Spanish pronunciation? Is it one of these top 5 mistakes? Let us know in the comments. Stick with us and you'll overcome it quickly. See you in the next Ultimate Spanish Pronunciation Guide lesson.
Okay, chapter lesson 3. Babe.
In this lesson, you'll learn all 5 Spanish vowel sounds.
A, E, I, O, U.
Ooh.
With these sounds, you can pronounce any vowel that could possibly appear in Spanish. Are you ready? Then let's get started.
Okay.
The first vowel is
A, rata, rana, azar.
Azar.
This is similar to the A sound in the word spa, but there is one subtle difference. Try to relieve the pressure from the back of the throat a little.
A,
I
A,
get it. I get it.
A,
The next vowel is
E, bebé, escalón,
Escalón.
vehemente.
Veramente.
This is similar to the E sound in the word let.
E, E,
Again, it's like
E,
the
The next vowel is
I,
I.
dimitir,
Dimitir.
mío,
Mio.
tipo.
Tipo.
It's identical to the double E sound in the word see.
I, I,
I.
I,
I.
I.
The next vowel is
O,
O.
boscoso,
Boscoso.
oso,
Oso.
todo.
Todo.
This is similar to the O sound in the word boring.
O,
O.
o,
O. O.
o, o.
And the last vowel is
U,
U.
dúo,
Duo.
cucurucho,
Cucuruzzo.
curable.
Cucurable.
it's identical to the double O sound in the word boot.
U, u,
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh. u.
Did you notice how in all of the examples, Alex said the vowels short and simply? This is how you should do it too. Many Spanish learners tend to stretch out the vowel sounds longer than needed. Try not to do this. Now let's move on to the next topic.
So before we move to the next topic, I mean the vowels were quite fun to pronounce. E and O. I mean in English we pronounce it U, but here we pronounce it like double O sound to U. So U vowel is sound in English we call it like U, but here it's like double O sound. So it's quite similar, but also having, you can say, quite different as well. So it's always fun learning on this, but I think I need more practice because these things for a beginner is a tongue twister. Let's continue the next chapter.
A diphthong refers to two vowel sounds that are pronounced within the same syllable. You can
Okay.
kind of think of it like gliding from one vowel to the next very quickly. English has diphthongs as well. Take the word loin, for example. It's not pronounced lo-in, but loin.
Line.
Notice how the O transitions into the I very quickly. It's almost like you're trying to merge the two sounds. Loin. Notice the difference? Okay. Now let's listen to a few examples in Spanish.
Gracias.
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 Hierba.
Hierba.
Agua.
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 Encuentro. Encuentro.
Encuentro.
Causa. Causa.
Causa.
Neutro. Neutro.
Neutro.
Aire. Aire.
Aire.
Trapezoide.
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 Okay, I think you got the hang of it. Most vowel sound pairings are diphthongs in Spanish. However, sometimes they're pronounced individually. Listen to the following examples.
Tía.
Tía.
País.
País.
Mío.
Mío.
Río.
Río.
Words that are pronounced separately are marked with a rising accent from left to right. We'll cover more of that accentuation in Lesson 8, but that's all for vowels. Well done! You've just learned all 5 vowel sounds in Spanish. With these sounds, you can properly pronounce any vowel
Thank you.
that could possibly appear in the Spanish language. Isn't that great?
Wow.
In the next lesson, you'll start learning consonant sounds. Which diphthong is the most difficult to pronounce for you? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next Ultimate Spanish Pronunciation Guide lesson.
Bye-bye, teacher. Thank you for today's lesson. I loved it. I loved it. I completely loved it. Alright, so that was your incredible lesson for me. Today's class was really good and I enjoyed today's class as well. And it helps me in learning some new pronunciations, but it's really tough as well because in one lesson you can't learn them. So I'm pretty much looking forward to react to more videos that you will suggest me of pronunciations. But so far you can say I've learned like hola, H is silent. I think in pretty much everywhere H is silent in Spanish. Then you got niño. The N letter is spoken as you get a bit of you can say speak it from the nose as well. Niña, niño, niña. Then you got the J vowel. Something like that. It sounds very strange, but it is, you can say, some basics that you have to learn in order to get the Spanish pronunciation right. So it's really you have to practice it, but I have to say these pronunciations are really tongue twisters. So but I think I'll try my best and I'll master that, don't worry. Anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for suggesting such wonderful video. As you guys can suggest more videos in the comment box with video link. Hopefully you're providing the video link of every video, so thank you so much for that. So you guys can suggest more videos in the comment box with video links so that we're able to find the video. Or you guys can also message me your suggestions on my Instagram handle, as my Instagram handle link is in the description box. If we're able to provide you some sort of fun and positivity in your busy and stressful life, make sure to check more videos on this channel. If you like them as well, just click on the subscribe button and join our family. And not only you can say subscribe, you guys can also, you can say like, share, comment on the video, and give us your valuable feedbacks as they are always welcomed. What was that? What is that? So what I want to say is you can provide your valuable feedbacks as they are always welcomed. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. God bless you all. Thank you so much.